With Chris Peasy. Here he is with a slice of Peasy.
Welcome to another edition of A Slice of Peasy. I am so happy to have Mr. Kyle Busch here with me. My pick to win this year's Sprint Cup. And the guy that told me to keep my collar up because he told me I look cool. Huh?
Popping the collar.
Yeah, that's right. Would you like some pizza?
I'm good, Peasy.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Later, maybe? We'll get back.
Right after that.
You wrecked Dale Jr., I see here, a couple of years ago in Richmond when he was in the lead with 3 laps to go, right?
Yeah.
Do you also hate puppies?
Hate who?
Puppies.
Puppies. I love puppies.
You sure?
Yes, I have 2 of my own.
Moving on, you're sponsored by M&M's.
That's right.
Can you give me the number of the green M&M? She's hot.
You seen her in the back of Sports Illustrated?
I haven't.
She's got a bikini on.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, before you go, how many M&Ms, where are they? Here they are, do you think I can catch in my mouth?
After throwing them up?
Yeah.
2.
Two M&Ms. I almost had it there.
You haven't even gotten one yet.
Can you try?
Maybe. You gonna do it for me?
Yeah, ready?
Oh, this is gonna be ugly.
That was great. Kyle Busch is my new best friend. He was awesome. I was better.
Do you want the green M&M?
Oh!
It was in. You gotta close the mouth. Rookies.
Kyle Busch, I learned something every day from this guy.
And you can see more or less of Peasy on Cubed at foxsports.com. But I'm ready for this.
I just handed him
Daryl, we have to congratulate Cubed because they have an Emmy nomination for Outstanding New Approaches to Sports Programming.
Well, congratulations.
Yes, also, Freddie Aldos for our audio on NASCAR is nominated.
I can't hear anything right now.
So you'll be all right.
That's good stuff right there.
And our buddy Joe Buck for play-by-play. Good luck to all. All right, coming up, how would you look? How would you feel if somebody roughed you up and you had to retaliate? Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski will tell us how they feel in a moment.
Paul Menard continues to have a very strong day.
Wow. And he is coming, baby.
For the first time in his career, Paul Menard and also Scott Speed cracked the top 12 in points. Kevin Harvick has led for 3 consecutive races, defending champ Jimmie Johnson 4th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 13th. He's just 7 points out of that top 12. As they worry about the chase. Junior has won at this track in Bristol back in 2004. Today he starts from row 9. And we've been talking about a great new racing contest, DirecTV NASCAR head-to-head knockout. And the brackets will be announced next week. Real drivers, real money, real competition. You can win,
I like
too.
real money.
And in Texas, we have our 32 drivers divided into 4 brackets. That's when the competition actually starts.
Yeah, you actually get to pick the winner of the driver versus driver matchups. And the winning driver, they advance to the next round.
Yeah, the championship will be decided down in Darlington, and I will help you put together the bracket, the winning bracket.
You guys actually pick drivers, and fans will be able to react. And the perfect
It's going to be a war next
bracket,
week.
you'll have a chance to win $1 million. Follow the matchups on DirecTV. For more information, go to directv.com/NASCAR. That's for Eric Shanks if you want some personal help. All right, after 2 weeks of nonstop national conversation, Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski met yesterday with NASCAR President Mike Helton here in Bristol to kind of get the focus back on racing. The flip in Atlanta, a culmination of frustration and anger as we retrace the steps and listen in.
Clear low, continue here by 2. All clear by 2. 12 just wrecked us. Yellow's out. I had room. I went down, and then he hit us from behind. I'm not even sure I touched him. But it gave him more room. I couldn't tell what he was trying to go. Did he hit me in the left rear or the straight in the rear? Straight away. So he just decided just to hit us. Back it up. Go to the garage. Still there.
Do what you have to do here, man. You know what he's going to do. Nice and smooth.
In line with you.
Clear from behind. There's a spot in your mirror.
Just watch him here. He's going to do something stupid.
You're faster than he is. He's tore up.
Make sure he doesn't. Just use your head. Looking back inside. Inside.
Go outside. He's going to come back to you.
Oh, buddy. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. You okay, buddy? Talk to me now. I don't know if I'm okay. Let me know if he gets out. He's out, bud. He's out walking?
Yeah, he's a little jelly-legged, but he's walking.
All right, good. All right, we got to go to the truck. They're a black flag, and then you got to go to the truck.
Well, back in January, we heard it. Have at it. The gloves are off. NASCAR wanted drivers and their approach to go back to racing's roots. And that line was quickly challenged after that Atlanta incident. NASCAR's response to on-track vigilantism was probation for Carl Edwards. For more on the law and order, let's check in with Steve Burns.
Well, Chris, with Robin Pemberton. Robin, when you looked at the incident from Atlanta between Carl and Brad, how did you arrive at the penalty of a 3 weeks probation?
Well, we looked at the situation. Everybody knows we've encouraged the guys to take the gloves off a little bit and do a better job at regulating themselves. You know, we felt that everybody knows that Carl retaliated, and that being said, the end result was not what any of us expected, the car getting upside down. So we basically looked at the retaliation and put a 3-week probation on it. Plus, we parked Carl for the rest of the afternoon, which did affect his finishing order at the end of the day.
Robin, how would you characterize the meeting here yesterday between Brad and Carl and their owners, Roger Penske and Jack Roush?
It was a good meeting. Basically, it was a forum for those guys to get together, discuss Atlanta, maybe some events that led up to the altercation at Atlanta. We think that they're professionals and they'll move forward, put that behind them, and we'll have a good race today at Bristol.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. And the message to the drivers overall in the sport out of this is what?
Well, I think the drivers, there's a code. There's a code of ethics, a sort of an unwritten rule, sportsmanship, if you will. You just can't violate that. I think that's what NASCAR expected the drivers to adhere by.
But Darrell, the thing is right now, NASCAR, you talked about earlier, you can't tell them they can do one thing and not do the other. I think NASCAR could maybe jumped in there, maybe prevented this the way I'm watching it. They saw this coming. I mean, it was happening for 2 or 3 laps. But the bottom line is, what they did was the right way to do it.
As far as the punishment was accurate.
Fit what happened.
Fair enough. Brad Keselowski, a 26-year-old driver from the Detroit, Michigan area, his first Bristol Cup race today. He's not afraid of anybody or anything. Later, for the driver introductions, he chose the song Tom Petty's I Won't Back Down. It's probably better than Born to Run. We spoke with Brad earlier today.
Keselowski,
he likes to go fast.
And Brad, thanks for being with us. We really appreciate it. I wanted to ask you, I know you're thinking about today's race. What was the most important thing, though, you took away from that meeting yesterday with Carl Edwards face-to-face and NASCAR officials?
Well, it's a good chance to clear the air without other people in the way, you know, to kind of hinder the conversation. So just a good chance to just actually talk in a controlled environment with Carl. I don't know if a lot came from it, but, you know, hopefully we won't have to worry about each other from here on out.
Hey, Brad, it's DW. First of all, if I was wrong, I apologize, but I thought you liked the tag Bad Brad. I thought you kind of was playing up to that. So am I wrong about that?
Yeah, I think a little bit. Originally, I wanted Jaws, but I heard it was already taken. So I'm looking for a new one other than Bad Brad. But, you know, I don't really go out there looking to cause trouble. I look to go out there to win races and do the best I can for my team and drive aggressively to do that, because that's what's got me to where I'm at. You know, the bad label that comes with that, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of that. I'm not going out there to be the bad guy. I'm going out there to win races and do the best for my team and my fans.
Brad, it's Jeff. Yesterday, you kind of, I think, showed that you got to right behind your teammate. Was it difficult to run that close, have that good a race car, and know you wanted to move him out of the way? I think you could have won the race if you'd went in there and really done the usual Brad move on him.
Well, you know, the thing is with Justin, my teammate, won his first race. It's really cool for him. I'm really excited for him. Everybody loves a first-time winner. And, you know, I'm no different. But that's a brand-new program with the nationwide team that we have with Discount Tire and Ruby Tuesday over there. And it's really coming together awesome. We're going for the points. The last thing I need to do is to, you know, risk all that just to wreck my teammate or take a chance of it. And then really in retrospect, you know, I wrecked Justin last year here at Bristol completely on accident. And I really had one coming, and I owed him one. So if that was my way of paying it forward, I feel good about it now.
And that's what you wanted, that line of aggressive driving from NASCAR where it is. If you're side-by-side or next to Carl Edwards today, will you think a little bit differently just based on what has happened?
I think you have to. But, you know, it's somewhat of an injustice to spend your whole race focusing on one car. You know, my team works really hard to give me great race cars, and it's not fair to them if I spent the whole race worrying about Carl Edwards instead of my 41 other competitors. So I'm going to spend the whole race doing what I can to beat them, and, you know, if the right opportunity comes along, I'm going to do what I can do to beat Carl as well. So you have to stay tuned.
We will. We thank you for your time, and good luck to Penske Racing today, Brad.
Thank you very much.
Well, and the reaction to Carl Edwards by some across the country is he's my new hero for standing up to Bad Brad. Whatever history the two have had, today a new chapter. Chris Devoda is with Carl Edwards.
Yes, that's right, Chris. We are with Carl. And Carl, I know Brad has said there's now a mutual respect between the two of you. Is that true?
I believe that's true. We had a good talk, and